Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our two-player Baldur. Well, welcome back to Downtime Activities, first and foremost, and welcome back to our two-player Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. This time with 100% less technical difficulties, hopefully. Had an update on my laptop that apparently ruined the last recording, essentially. But sorry, very sorry. Hopefully, it all is resolved now. Everything seems to be running better, so it should be good. Anyway.
And Halton just has a burning torch equipped to his back.
I somehow managed to move a bunch of stuff over on my bar, and now I just can't find any of my stuff. My default bar is actions. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, you know what it was? That's what did it. Okay. Cancel. Wait, no, it's not down there either. I don't know how I did this. That's fine. I can do it this way, and that'll be okay. Yeah. It'll be alright. I'll just be even worse at running this character that I should be really good at running at this point. At any rate, time to apply 100 buffs to myself and everybody else. Summon a bunch of idiots. And, head into Act 3.
In theory, at least some of them are.
Let's get going.
Theoretically.
I don't know, that stick man does have a real personality.
The animate dead shenanigans I can't really do because obvious reasons. So I think it's just onto these spells.
Don't waste a step.
There's Gale. Okay. I think that should be just about it. Unless there's any other camp conversations you'd like to have. Leave camp.
I don't think anybody has a question mark over their head.
Then away with us. Oh yeah, probably the achievement of finish Act 2. So I think technically we have just started Act 3 now.
We never bought ourselves an artist, did we?
What was that?
We never bought ourselves an artist, did we?
No, we did not. Well, damn.
Never wanted the easy path.
He's probably blown up under a pile of rubble at this point. Please, after you.
It's too bad. I could use a dashing portrait.
You can spend an egregious amount of money to make a statue of yourself in camp, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean...
It doesn't get much more party than that.
It'd be ridiculous not to. I happen to possess a ridiculous amount of money. Okay, wait, hold on. I forgot about this. There we go.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, well, what did you last hear?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
This kid has different colored eyes. I just now realized that.
Sounds like your mum is probably dead. Just be hungry. Take some food. Give the kid a bottle of wine and a loaf of
Wow.
bread.
Give him a bottle of wine and an owlberry.
My mum would like this. She's
Hey,
the
no,
best cook in the world. And she taught me, too.
That wasn't a reference to it's the
I'll look
time
for
at
her.
adult D&D, adult Spelljamming
she'll
campaign that I
probably
bought that
come
kid a
soon.
vodka martini, was it?
Thanks a lot.
No, but that was awesome.
Accidentally bought that kid a vodka martini. Well, I certainly don't know where to begin.
I mean, there's lots of places to go, things to do in this little village. Our whole point of being in this village is going to be to get out of this village and into Baldur's Gate. But there's a bridge we can go to that you'll see it's not very easy to get across at the moment. My recommendation is that
Destroyed, or?
of all... No, because the people there are Gortash's lackeys. My recommendation is that we go to the carnival and we go to the local church. That's the two things that are must-dos in this city, if you ask me.
I do like carnivals.
To the carnival it is.
That's just a man in a costume. He's not real.
I'm reasonably certain that is not a costume.
The kid was just like,
Hello.
but costumes don't drool, Dad.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus
Our whole
there
party's
is.
an extra-planar circus, sir.
A circus? Can we go?
Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Close enough.
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
Well, we're not allowed in then. You do not want to see our KD spreadsheet.
Not
I'd
a
like
problem,
to enter
dear
the circus.
patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
I mean,
Deception, eh?
obviously.
Or rogue deception. Ooh, the hardest.
Do you
decision.
juggle knives or do you sing songs?
Well, I mean, why not both at the same time? Let me in or I snap you in two. That's just hard. I juggle knives. Friends?
Seeing how you currently have a plus
Guided?
equal to the difficulty class, unless both of
still
these are
plus.
ones.
Wow, they're both fives. Let's total everything up here. Okay, a mere 19.
I hope you're good. The Red Cap's got a little too excited when the last one nicked himself. Ooh. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Misfit, yes. Moron, no. Well, I suppose I shouldn't say that with such confidence. Besides, how do you look at this party and not assume we're here to join the circus?
Obviously. Oh, she has a bunch of pigments, I think. She does face painting.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
She took one look at you and went, "You need the face painted one."
More importantly, she has cool colored dyes. Like cobalt dye, which sounds super cool. I would like to buy that. Thank you very much. Custard and pink rose dye. That sounds like some garish shit Gale would wear. Black and furnace red, I'll probably leave that. That seems like something for you and or oh yeah, there's a disguise kit.
I think I might have for
Black and furnace.
for dyes actually.
I'll take those.
What I've got is a bunch of stuff I need to sell.
Oh yeah, I probably have a bunch of shit to sell too.
Seems like
I don't
a
know
good
how much
move.
money she's got, but maybe I'll try and sell stuff to her.
Where did I put all my dyes?
Oh yeah, she can't buy anything. She has no. I just sold you stuff. How do you have no money? Anyways. Oh no.
No. Good oh no or bad oh no?
Bad oh no, because I know you, and I know what's the next vendor. And I know the problem of the next vendor.
What, this here genie?
Yes.
Approach! Ugly one!
Ouch. You are very loud. Incredible. I know a good set of pipes when I hear them, and you have.
Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of
Oh
Wonders!
no. Don't you dare
Spin!
introduce the spin the wheel mechanics.
Win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
I'd like
Let
to
us
spin the wheel.
see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Nice trick rigging the wheel, but you need to work on your technique.
You would accuse me, Akabi, destroyer of planes, of
Uh-oh.
cheating. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Do your worst, you cheating bastard.
Oh yeah, you're a bard too. This combination is amazing for some of these things. Huge bard.
Akabi is more than a genie. He is the most magnificent and wondrous being in the realms. In fact, impossible. You sneak! You cheated!
So did you. I just didn't
Enjoy
realize.
the jackpot, muley coward.
Bye. Does this end both of us? Nope, just you. Okay. Well, good luck to you.
I'll be alright.
Just make sure you loot the chest on the way out of there and sneak. Where you're at right now, you need to sneak.
It literally started me sneaking.
Yeah, so it's a stealth section.
A grand prize. Gale is inspired. I get. I think I might have an idea of where I am.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Excuse me, Velociraptor. Excuse me.
For people watching who are confused as hell, sorry, this is all you're going to get to know. Just know that our lovely rogue bard, if he makes it to the end of this and picks the lock for the chest, we'll find one of the
This is the
better
wrong way.
legendary
What does
weapons in the
weapon
game.
have? Nothing? Okay. Ah, Chult is lovely this time. I mean, just truly beautiful.
Oh yeah, behind him is also one of the only, maybe the only katana in the game, which is what Matty G was building his weave character.
I didn't know that there was a katana in the game somewhere.
I think it's essentially just a longsword, but still.
Okay, there is a portal over there.
There's like all sorts of little treasures to find, but I think there's a chest near the portal that you have to like pick the lock on, and it's a pretty like, it's like a DC 30 or something.
While I'm tucked into this little corner, let's throw on my
And I believe inside of the chest near the portal is, it's called like Nyrulna or something. It's a very cool magic item. There is a grand prize to this. It's awesome that you were able to do what you just did because you're a rogue bard. The way I stopped him from cheating is I pickpocketed him. And then tried the game again. And then won because I pickpocketed this like ring of telekinesis or something off of him that he was using. A ring of mage hand, I think.
Locked, eh? Pick. Oh, it's only a 20.
Easy.
Hit it on the nose. What do we got? Legendary. Trident. This weapon will return to your hand when thrown. You cannot be forced to drop the trident. When thrown, the weapon creates an explosion that deals 3 to 12 thunder damage and a 6-meter blast centered on the target. You gain plus 3-meter bonus to movement speed and jump distance. Equipping this weapon grants you immunity to falling damage and shines with a glowing light in a radius of 6 meters. And it's a plus 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real good.
Well, excellent. I get to we go to the circus and I win a fancy prize for my girlfriend.
This is essentially the giant teddy bear of presents you get for Karlach.
Yeah, plus 3 trident. Well, what a magnificently dressed kobold. I'm excited to talk to him, here in a moment.
Wait, where did you appear? Did it summon you?
By the outhouses.
Oh. Over by the outhouse.
Hey, Akabi. But actually, thanks.
Wait, where are you at?
Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal.
Yeah. Well, time to give Karlach a sweet upgrade.
Her pockets full of fancy legendary weapons just continues to grow. It also looks just really sweet.
Yeah. And it is a trident, so technically if you got her dual wielder, she could wield it in another weapon, which is funny. I think you want to go talk to these methods over here too.
Well, I also really want to talk to this magnificently dressed kobold.
As you should. As you should.
This kobold is like very nearly every kobold I ever want to play. Like, I mean, look at the man.
This does look like a Will character for sure.
Oh, a scaly one. Hungry lizard. Big lizard. One I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
We're recruiting him. Welcome to the team, Popper.
I has lots of stuffs just for you.
New favorite character. viciousness. Oh wow, that's actually. I'm
Yeah,
buying one of those.
that's the vicious. That's the one like when you kill, and that's the bloodlust. Is the one that
Yeah,
when you
it's,
kill, you get an extra action?
No, it's it decreases the number for crits by 1.
Oh. Oh, that's where one of the clown's severed body parts are. Interesting.
Yeah, I know there's a whole murder mystery around a clown.
Yeah, but there's like, it's part of the church. But if you find all the pieces of the clown, I think you can get like some sort of magic item for it as like a quest, a separate quest. I've only ever found a couple of them, and this is one I've never found before.
Hey, would Gale want a Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation that gives an additional level 4 spell slot until long rest?
Probably, yeah. I don't think he'd mind having one of those.
I can,
You have my attention.
definitely buy one of those. The gloves that he sells are also pretty cool, but I have 2 gloves, like 2 gloves that are both really good. So, sell this here Sword of Screams. I have that. Do I have that? That rings mostly useless. I suppose I'll hold on to my flute. Oh, those are the boots that restore my bardic action. Those are good gloves, but I'm gonna sell them anyway. I have so many potions and poisons and stuff, but I have a hard time getting rid of stuff like that. What if I need them?
I would recommend selling as much as you can, because I don't remember exactly how much it is, but if you want a statue of yourself, I remember it being pretty ludicrously expensive.
Oh, right, I was having Carly carry some armor and stuff around, just... right. But some of the stuff sells for more than he currently has.
That's the problem with these rare magical artifacts. Selling them is not always easy. There is a like weapon and armor store nearby here that I think probably has more money to sell. Also has some cool items in it, if I remember right.
Well, I got rid of a few things. Hey, small kobold, would you be interested in us? Idol of Saloon? Hold on. I love this guy. Anyway, what were we doing?
I was gonna say go and talk to these methods over here.
Another step forward.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
I'd like a statue of myself in my camp.
My wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
People keep calling you ugly.
Yep. Oh, I'm so tempted. But I really feel like a heroic statue is the way to go.
It'll be with the gear you're currently wearing, I believe.
Which, I mean, is pretty magnificent.
It's pretty badass.
Tremendous! Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it.
Hopefully the rest of the party also loves it. They'll probably be less impressed.
This is a fun character too, Lucretius.
Calliope Blingsdorf. I'm so tempted to just randomly start playing with these two bards.
I don't know what happens if you do. No idea. Oh no! She did a little dance.
Anyway.
You definitely should also talk to this little master of love over here, because you're doing a romance. So I think that means you actually get to do stuff with that conversation.
Where?
The person you just walked away from. The weird druid-looking lady up there.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
I do love her. Somewhat close to me, actually. She's standing right behind me.
Right
You
behind
are
me!
wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you'll wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
This could be fun. What do you think?
Yes, yes, yes! Let's do it!
Literally a kid at a carnival. Adorable.
Yep.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Do you have a common problem with people forgetting to breathe? Or... Ooh. Pleasant.
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender. So fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Oh, that one's easy. Well,
It's tricky. There's is it
me.
the one who's me? Is it the one who sold her? The one she was sold to? Or
Just the
another
sound of his
asshole?
name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Good answer. Good answer. It's cool because for
Here
each
have
companion,
your
there's like
barge thrones
unique
with
questions
pleasure.
here.
Strong.
Well, it's just like, that's the writing all through
Pulsing
this
with
game.
affection.
It's like, how
Many
many
things
varieties of
delight
everything
the
they had to
heart,
do.
but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
Well, that also seems fairly easy. If cold
You know me too well.
if cold beer was on there, that would also be pretty easy. Pretty easy, I'd say.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Probably. Unfortunately, that's the
right answer.
that's the right answer.
I don't know.
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not any time soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Well,
Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
that was weird.
What the
Not,
tweets?
very rarely does your couples therapist turn into one of your mortal enemies and then vanish in a poof.
There
Were you
is-
two weirdos just standing there watching the whole time?
With your matching hats. You
And your obviously coordinated yet drastically different patterned clothing?
They're just some fellow citizens, you know, being citizens.
Being sinister is what they're doing.
True.
Nice hair, trapeze master.
There's other little things to do, I'm sure, here. But what I highly recommend is we go see Dribbles the Clown's great performance at the stage.
I do wonder, however, there's another Dragonborn bard over here, and I must speak to him, if only for the chance of outperforming him.
The ringmaster hired another.
All right. That's all he's got to say, then. It is so hard to navigate around.
All these awkwardly similarly dressed citizens.
Well, and all of your summons intermixed with them.
After you, good sir. To the stage. Oh, watch out. This one's a real fire.
I'm fire resistant. Oh, a dinosaur. I've seen one of those recently.
the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
No. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Boo, get off the stage.
Of course, there's a Bard option.
Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
This clown's looking at you funny. What's his deal?
Nice roll. Did I give you at least a +3? Oh!
I mean, look, we've got a million of these, so I might as well
We've got
spend
4
one.
saved up.
But,
Might as well try.
could use Karlak's bolstering boon as well, because I literally never do. I don't think it's going to be enough unless the d4s roll.
Unless you got like a 4 and a 3. Oh, you're gonna be just short again.
Ah.
God.
Alright, one more. I mean, I'm going up there either way. It's just I'd like to know what's his deal.
Oh, that's a good roll. But still, you need a 2 and a 3. Aye, there you go. Or a 4 and a 1.
4 and a 1.
Or a 4 and a 1.
You've been here before, and you'll be here again. The clown is sizing you up, getting your measure. It's a trap, one that this clown is eager to spring.
Come now! Don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a little encouragement! Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him.
This is the worst clown I've ever seen.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart!
I am hoping once again that my combination of Rogue and Bard will let me just like do something utterly ridiculous here. But,
I hope so too.
We'll have to find out. Besides, I'm a Bard.
No,
I often make a fool
always
of
tell
myself.
children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique.
You notice the clown reaching for something behind his back.
Tell me, what makes you special?
There's something unique about my prey. Yeah, my courage. I do something unique that scares me.
Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
You are the worst clown I've ever met. Is the whole circus trying to kill us?
No. In fact, that dude who's from the circus is helping. Fyodor.
Well, Karen, you're unfortunately.
You mean Corinne?
Close enough. Well, let's do it in this order in case she does something that, you know, cycles a bunch of hit points out of people or something.
Magic retribution.
Cool.
Means a hit. Take d6 force.
I always knew I'd die at a circus. That lady's got some stuff going on. An excellent blow. It's been a while since we've just fought, like, you know, some
dudes. Some dudes.
Blink Dog's supposed to be lawful good or something. Dribble, say. Well, my friend, I would like you to meet. My friend, the Cambion. He'll just make a melee attack since Circus is so close. But what he does is give the sneak attack.
He tried to open the door.
Interesting. That wasn't a regular person at all.
What's an irregular person? Let's just do that.
Everybody loves Spike. Different people stuck in Spike.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, I already used my reaction. Ah! Well, it just incinerated her, little bastard.
One can't always be a gentleman. With haste.
Well, this can't end well for them.
No destructive. Just a normal one. And duck away.
I'm really tempted to have Karlach use her once a day teleport to get into the cage and fight this Spice Beast, but we'll just do this guy. And then so this, well, mostly this lizard, I guess. Shove him back into the cage. Yeah.
Shadow might be able to finish it off.
The only thing funny about you, Dribbles, is how bad you are. I like that this random clown is like we Oh, target must be humanoid. Humanoid. And apparently Dribbles the clown is not. This like clown is like, these are the guys who took out
one of the 3 leaders of this army.
And like an incarnation of a god of death, and he's just like, I'll get them. Haha.
They'll never see it coming if I call one of them onto the stage and fail to sneak attack them. Flipping through the wall ass, cheating ass, bitch.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Besides, you've got 2 other characters.
Oh, the dog's over here. I forgot about that. He was laying down in that bush.
Death is but a word away.
It really looks like he was just about to hit that one. I'm not ready for this. Make this place a piece. Ow! Hideous laughter.
My shadow! And that bugbear guy. Why would that give them an opportunity? That's bogus. That's nonsense. I'm here. It makes me move over there, which apparently gives them both an attack of opportunity for me to swing at him. We'll find him. We'll just get him with spells. But you're now at a disadvantage because he's so close. Still hit, so whatever.
Does this show the radius for its, like, detonation? No. Okay.
I think it will hit myself and the bugbear if you throw that.
I don't think she can get to him to hit, though. I'll throw the legendary Spear of Night at it. Well,
It's awkward because it's still trapped in the cage.
okay, path is interrupted. So what? We can melee through it, but we can't like.
You can shoot projectiles through it. You just have to line it up. You're like targeting in between bars, basically. I think.
What? Game, you don't really make any sense. There's ranged attack, but no attack of opportunity.
I think it's if you make an attack within the reach of the displacer, it gets an attack opportunity on you. For some reason.
Shapeshifter. Gods. Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
Very well.
Word from the tribunal. Read.
Summon a new one of her. Does it get rid of the old dude? What if she summons
I have no idea.
a new... Do I just get to have two? No, okay.
Still alive.
Don't get to
So that's
cheat it
progress.
that way.
There's a +2 a Warhammer here. And when the weapon lands a critical hit, both target and attacker have to succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by fits of laughter. And more importantly, a face painting kit.
Far more importantly. Come down here. You're a bit beaten.
Not the worst shape I've been in. Not the best either. Another personal spell slot. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, I just used my...
I knew I hated, always knew I
Paladin
hated clowns.
reveal.
I just never knew why.
Damn you, dribbles.
If not over, then through.
Yeah,
I think that's
wanna-
basically all, apart from talking to Lucretius over here, who's a pretty cool NPC. I don't
Hey,
think that they
bugbear.
really offer anything.
Well said. And by that I mean, I still don't know why you jumped in to help us, but thanks.
But hey. I won't look a gift bugbear in the scimitar. At any rate,
Cleet, Flimsy, Gloria, Quinton, Patty.
I don't think the circus has much more to offer me, at the very least. But there is a little store that I think is like right across the street here that I wouldn't mind going and selling some shit at.
Really? Buddy is my favorite.
Was that? Felt like a quake fit to topple Ramazeth's tower.
Guild robbers are usually
Lucretius, I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
I don't know. I enjoyed myself. Killing clowns is a rare treat. Impersonator.
As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
I think that Lucretius is the person you can return all the pieces of Dribbles to.
Oh, look for Dribbles.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
If you would like to try and find all the pieces of Dribbles, I believe his hand is on a plate near the kobold you like. I just saw it over there. I can only tell you where one other piece is because it's part of another quest, but I don't know anywhere else.
Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe
So they're not all in the
is
circus?
more your
They
thing.
are not. I think
You
some are
look
like
like you
I
know
remember
how to
finding
use a
one
spear.
in like the sewers of Baldur's
By
Gate.
spear.
There's like
What'd
a
you
ton
say?
of them and they're
Huh?
all over the map. In Act 3.
Oh, yay!
Oh yeah, there's a pretty sweet piece of barbarian armor with this. Vendor over here. What does Force Conduit do?
I did have to steal it, but we have the hand of Dribbles the Claw.
Yeah, this one. There's also I want to make a build that uses this someday because it's a +2 glaive that has finesse. It's like it's cool that has finesse. There's a pretty sweet set of what's the armor that Karlach's using right now?
You know what? I'll go check. Karlach is wearing armor that while raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath, and it's +2 to Constitution.
Okay. So this one is bone spike garb. It's clothing. Whenever the person wearing it rages, they get 15 temp HP, and then it reduces all incoming damage by 2. And whenever they're struck by a melee attack, the person who hits them takes 3 piercing. Which is pretty sweet.
Okay, repeat the first part of that again.
15 temp hit points whenever they rage.
Well, that is pretty good.
-2 to all incoming damage and a 3 splashback to melee attacks. There's also Elven Chain here, which is neat because it's medium armor that anyone can use.
We descend that elixir to Gale.
Chainmail +2.
Oh, there's my... Yeah, I've got black and red furnace dye and black and azure dye. And some green dye. And apparently some sea green dye.
Oh, there's also a pair of gloves in here that you might want. +1 bonus to initiative, with seldom caught unawares, and the skullduggery attacks, your sneak attack deals an additional d4 force damage.
That is really good. I do like the Icarus gloves with the noxious fumes chance because I'm doing acid damage because of the ring. But it doesn't, the noxious fumes don't do that much damage that I don't know if it's like...
It's worth it or not.
Worth it.
I want to get this elven chain just to see what it looks like, because the art looks cool. It's like unique art for armor. But it's just not that great. Unfortunately for any characters we have right now. +2 half plate is decent.
That is good.
Technically a little bit better than what I'm wearing. It's medium. It's 17 +2 instead of 16 +2, and it instead of -1 to all damage, -2 to piercing damage. I don't get into reeling. Oh, but mine also makes it so I can't get critically hit. Which might be better. Some neat stuff. Oh, there's also a cool short sword here. Don't know if it's better than what you have. But it is like a sneak attack-y kind of weapon. Yeah, there's some cool stuff here. I just don't think any of it's for me, per se. If you want to try, talk to her and see if her gear is better than what.
Oh, so this is where the Scale Friend High meme comes from.
What the fuck is happening?
Have you encountered something strange somewhere?
Oh, God. I think an ad on... ouch. An ad on the page I was looking up names for stuff on just started playing really loud, obnoxious music in my ears.
I have a couple of Dragonborn specific dialogues here, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to use one.
Oh, let me see.
Or maybe a spear. You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Just such service as this.
Or just everywhere. We'll try that.
Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever.
So nice.
Really? Customer service is your idea of the best job ever. Back away slowly. Well, it's your lucky day.
Oh, yay!
This lady is thrilled. Most by garb has cool art as well.
I think it's cool looking, from what I remember. It's pretty sweet.
Okay. Are you interested in buying a clown hammer? Let's get rid of some. Are you interested in like spear of the of a god? How about the legendary glaive? How about a second legendary glaive? I don't think I have any weapons that need...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Any other weapons he's selling?
Sell more junk here before too long.
Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
We'll figure something out.
What do you remember?
I am going to just get rid of a few random oils. also have a million spell scrolls. I just like,
But you'll use them one day, right? Right?
if I remember, I have them. Yeah, I don't. As good a friend as Saluda is, I don't know if there's any good reason to hold on to this idol of Saluda. I don't know. The shovel we definitely need. That's been useful. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those arrows of acid because I don't think I'm ever going to use them, especially because I have a bunch of like at least some like acid vials and stuff like that as well. The Elven Chain is pretty cool. +2 studded leather looks pretty sweet, but it would be less. AC overall. +2 breastplate, which would be the same AC, but it wouldn't necessarily give me any particular. Although, oh yeah, that would that's disadvantage on stealth checks, which I do not get with this fancy thing. I think that Bone Spike Garb is probably better.
It seems like, I think it's one of the better barbarian armor sets in the game. It's pretty sweet.
Sure, buy those gloves and sell my Icarus gloves. Why? Where did this come from? I've just found something. What? Where did this come from? I just found something in my inventory that greatly confuses me.
Back again? Oh, yay!
Magical walnut. If planted, this nut will grow into a tree that grants the planter a single wish. However, it's a nasty-minded nut and will only flower into a tree once the planter is dead.
I think that's what you got maybe from the genie. That was like your consolation
Oh,
prize.
my first. It's probably my first. Yeah, the first prize.
You spent all our money.
Want more?
I need to put some of this shit back into Gale.
Oh, I have
What?
the magic touch.
What do you think? Blackened Azure or blackened red? Let's try blackened Azure. Let's see what that does.
Ooh, that looks
That's
pretty
pretty
cool.
Nah. Those gloves of fever, which has these fancy gloves. Excellent, excellent.
Also, there's a blacksmith upstairs here. Maybe.
Yeah, I did. I walked past him, but I didn't.
We can go see if he has some other stuff to sell.
We need to find a way forward.
Figure something out.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
You're a strange man. I like to hum a little funeral dirge. Add a sense of occasion. Quickly and efficiently. I don't want anyone to suffer. Usually.
Come, we're all friends here. No need to pretend you don't like to twist the knife. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Does wonders for my creative process.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Interesting. What's the answer there? Switches to private dialogue.
So much worse by the time I'm done with you.
What? What? Lady!
Still rolling in the
You're
muck,
really
I
annoying.
see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first.
Do I get a weapon now?
Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
Are you everyone in this town?
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Well, clearly she wants to kill me. That was an awful dumb. Ah!
Don't talk to me. Okay, he's talking to you.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was
Is
impersonating.
that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
You must have been attacked by my twin. He's a real head. I know it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. Right.
That's not gonna be quite enough, is it? No, it is. I forget you got plus 11.
I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Can I talk
Well.
to him?
What do you want now?
I want to
And go
trade.
down to the bloody...
He just says go down to the body shop.
Else you want to go to the church?
Yes, in just a moment. There's one other important task needs doing.
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before.
Don't mind me, just
Hells.
wait a second. Would you
Still
mind
go.
picking this lock for me really quickly? And then
Cheers.
just, do you mind like picking this lock and then just, I don't know, hanging out outside for a little bit?
I'm not so sure about this. But
I think
it was an even 30 on the roll, so you know. There's a hatch they abandoned with them. So Karlak, I'm just saying, it's. I mean, really, he just jumped at the chance to become a tentacle man.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind
You know, I
flayer,
just think it's worrisome.
glistening
We
and
should,
raw.
you know, consider having to potentially.
Unattended.
Your conversation in the background of what's happening down here is pretty awesome.
Oh, but it
we can,
this one has only just
we've got this
transformed.
random
It
champion.
is weak.
He'll help us out and
Vulnerable.
won't ask any questions.
Its
I still
potential
think Gale would
ripe
probably
for
side with us.
harvesting.
Will
Go
and Halson definitely would as well.
Absorb its power, just like you did before.
What? No!
Why did a mind flare lose the condition surprised?
That's not important. Hey, in an unrelated note, here's this ring that you might like for your shenanigans.
Ventured on inside checks. That is not bad. What does this do? Oh, right, but I've got that executioner ring, which,
At any rate, don't worry. I found a vile mind flayer down here, but made short work of it. Nothing was harvested in the process. Of course.
no brains or anything?
No.
His machine will form a circle around the upper city as soon as
Is the church over here? Yeah, it is. I think this is the next stop.
He loved Father Logan as you did. He would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. There must be something swearing.
Hill robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but
I really thought I would just be stopped once I walked in here. This is some sort of holy pool that I shouldn't go just tramping around in. Well, my Cambion friend didn't burst into flames as soon as he walked into the water. Good sign. Hello, Valeri? I guess?
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Just having a pipe doesn't make you an inspector. I've got a pipe. You don't see me. Well, occasionally I solve. Occasionally I solve murders, I suppose.
I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Oh, don't worry. I hear much worse.
I don't get me started on what I say.
Don't apologize. Sounded like a lot of bollocks anyway.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Well, if you think you did a shoddy job, I could look into it for you.
Feel free to look around the temple.
Gale approves.
But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Idea what I should be looking
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Ah, entertainer, drama sleuth. Black spy. Ah. Perfect.
Folk hero, trusting your instincts.
I don't really know where to begin.
And actually, before we begin this investigation,
We're
I think
literally everyone is just like
we're all about this. That means we have a good party. We all get along and all are inspired by the same things. Portrait of Snowy Brownbeard. A lovely man. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I think this is where we'll call this episode. And next time we will investigate Father Largan's assassination. And see what we're done to him.
This strikes me as a tale of divinity and sin.
That it does. And to close out, I'd like to end on a bit of wisdom for ye. If you're making a bean soup for a large crowd of people, you should always make it with 239 beans. Do you know why that is?
Why?
Because if you gave but a single bean more, it'll be too farty. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of our two-player Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.